Yeah guys, when it comes to jump starters, especially also multifunction jump starters, then two things are very important. First thing, of course, is that we buy good quality, and so it can definitely help when we buy from a good, reliable, well-known brand, and the GOOLOO is definitely such a brand. I've been using many of their tools already since many years, and I never had any issues. Of course, I have to admit that I got this device for free from the seller, but it's still my honest opinion, because I would never claim something which is not true. So we need good quality, and the second thing is that it's easy to use. And so I've already been using this jump starter, even all the functions actually, without using the instructions manual, which we get, of course, but you can see that's the whole instructions manual. With some other jump starters, even when they have less functions, we get a very thick instructions manual. Here just a very thin quick manual, because there's not more needed. That's the awesome thing here. And by the way, it's not only a 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, 5-in-1, it's a whopping 12-in-1 which we have here. So we have so many functions. Also very important that we have a very powerful starting capability, and here we have up to real 6000 amps. So it comes with this very solid cable, with this super solid clamps here, even nicely protected outside. You can see this is how it should be, also protected here. And we have also 10 built-in intelligent safety functions to help you to avoid any errors. What I also like here is that we have the built-in boost button here. I mean, with the 6000 amps we can jump start all gas cars and even diesel up to 10 liters, which is amazing. But sometimes the battery is so low that we need the boost to override all the safety mechanisms, and that shouldn't be too difficult. Here we have it just with the push of a button, super easy, exactly how it should be. Of course, the port here also nicely protected, also reverse polarity protected. So there's just one way we can push it here inside, and then we have the full power already available, super easy. On the same side we have also a USB-C input and output, and it's also super powerful with up to 30 watts, which is definitely a lot for the USB port on a multifunction device. And we also have this additional USB-A output with up to 12 volts, so you can easily fast charge your devices. And on top of that we have the light here, which you can easily activate here. We don't even have to fully activate the device. We can just long press here the light button. You can see nice floodlight here. When we push, goes into flashing light, and when we push again it will produce an automatic SOS, and when we push again turns off. And on the other side we have the inflating and deflating functions, and we get all the accessories. We get this hose here, and we get also this nozzle which you can use to inflate, deflate air mattresses whatsoever. Of course it's not strong enough that you can inflate the paddle board or so. So we just take the hose here, and this adapter with this lock here, very important, just screw it here on top. Make sure that it's fully here on top. And on the other side you can choose any of these nozzles. For example, this one here, which I've been using for the air mattress. Also nice to screw it here on top, so it's really tight, so it's not removing. So you can just put it here depending on if you need inflation or deflation. Just put it here, nicely align it, rotate it, and then it's secured. But of course for this function we have to activate the device with a long press, and then we push the button for the inflation or deflation process. And it's also nice that it's not too loud. And when you have to deflate something, you just need the other port here. That's super easy, no switch needed, just use the other opening. Similar thing for the tire inflator. For that we have to go to the other side here again. Comes also with this super solid inflation hose with this quick lock adapter, and it has been working super easy. What's also important here is that after inflating a tire, that we can just release it super fast so that no air is leaking and we have to inflate it again. Also nice, this extra protection here, which provides additional grip and a lot of heat insulation. And so I've been using it already to inflate a couple of tires, even really large tires. And after that, I've tested how hot it is, and I had no problems to easily remove it. While with a lot of other tire inflators, this part here can become super, super hot. So huge plus here. Also huge plus that they are using the standard thread size here, which fits for 90 or even 95% of all the hoses. So if you want to use even a different one, absolutely no problem, just use it here. Also very important, especially for the tire inflation process, that we have a very large and bright display, because with a lot of tire inflators it's hard to see what's going on here. Here absolutely no problem. And we actually have even two displays. We have the target and we have the current pressure, which we can see at the same time. We also have some presets here with the amp. You can see that here. So we can switch between cars, bicycles and some other things. But you don't have to stick with that. You can easily adjust it up and down. And also important that it stops exactly where we want to have the pressure. I've tested this a couple of times. It always stopped exactly there, not higher, not lower. I've seen so many problems regarding that with other tire inflators. And of course we don't have to stick with kPa. We can also long press here on this M, and then it switches to kilogram, for example, or bar or PSI, and then back to kPa. And when we have the right target, we just start it here. Of course it's a little bit loud, but I didn't need earplugs. Some tire inflators are so loud that you definitely want to use earplugs. And we have another two great features regarding a tire inflator. The first thing is that we have this ventilation here in the back, and it's not just a normal passive opening. I've tested here with my hand, and I could feel the heat which was pushed out. So it looks like they are using an active fan cooling system. That's awesome. And also something really nice here underneath. We have two solid soft rubber pads here, which provide a really secure stand. Super important for tire inflation because we have a lot of vibration. I've seen so many tire inflators which don't have anything. You put them on the floor and they are scratching and rubbing, and definitely something which you don't want to have. Over time these tire inflators have been totally scratched over and over, so that's not going to happen here. So many advantages. It's absolutely amazing. Of course it's not a super lightweight device. It's not something which you can put in your pants pocket or so, but that's usually not possible with jump starters anyway. But at least there's a really nice benefit here. We have this really super solid handle which we can even fold it down here and store really nicely. So we have really a lot of features, a lot of functions, a lot of power. So is it absolutely perfect? Yeah, I've found a couple of things which I didn't like too much as well. First thing is with these clamps here. I mean, it has nothing to do with GOOLOO. It's just a common thing which most of the manufacturers are using, and that's these very, very wide clamps here, which are using a lot of space. I mean, they are nicely insulated, but especially with some of the newer cars, there's not a lot of space there, and then it can be very difficult or even totally impossible to use. These clamps will be a shame, but it's super hard to find anything else. I've seen it, I think last time 1 year ago, manufactured with really very narrow clamps here at the tip, still insulated. I hope most of the manufacturers can go back to that style and not keep using this one here. Then another thing regarding this inflation hose, I think it could be a little bit thicker. I don't know how many times we can really screw this on these adapters here till it will break. Maybe I'm wrong and they could last very long, but I don't have really a lot of confidence into this hose. I mean, in general, also the inflation power, the pressure here on this side and also the suction here is rather minimal. There is not really a lot of pressure here. I've managed to inflate and deflate an air mattress for the pool, but it took quite long time. The inflator process for car tires or bike tires or whatsoever definitely much stronger. I didn't have any problems to inflate 4 tires in a row, but it was not really faster than anything else I've seen so far. The benefit here for me was more like that it's super reliable, stopping exactly where I wanted it, and that we have this heat exhaust here. That's something which is super important. A lot of tire inflators don't have that, and then they can overheat, and for a lot of tire inflators that's then it. Maybe a last disadvantage here also regarding tire inflation process, when we switch between kPa, psi, kilograms whatsoever, and then turn off the device. Doesn't matter if we turn it off manually or if it turns off automatically after maybe 1 minute or so. When we turn it on again, it will go back to, I think, kPa. That's probably the standard here. So in my case, I had to change that 4 times for every tire. But most of these things are rather small complaints. It's definitely still a very powerful, very versatile device. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this 12-in-1 tire inflator, jump starter, whatsoever, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.